Fallout 4 has one of the most significant modding scenes in the gaming landscape. Bethesda as a whole has a massive community of dedicated modders that are constantly working to make their visions a reality in our favorite game worlds. With such diversity, there are bound to be some creepy, spooky, and downright weird mods lurking out there for anyone brave enough to install them. In this video, I want to show some of the mods that fall into these categories and will certainly spook up your next playthrough of Fallout 4. Before we start looking at these mods, I want to remind everyone that they will be linked in the description below. All of the mods featured in this video were found on the Nexus, and I have only installed them on the PC version of Fallout 4. I am unsure if any featured modifications will be available for console. Still, I encourage you to check the links of the mods that interest you to find out. Keep in mind, not all of these mods are traditionally scary. However, I think all of them can add a nice spooky vibe or something weird to give you a lovely Hallows Eve feel to your Fallout 4 playthrough. The first mod I want to look at is a small quest mod that adds a haunted house to the Commonwealth. The Curse of the Blair residence will give us access to the home close to Bunker Hill. Inside, we will find the ghost of a young past resident and a quest to lift the curse once and for all. This mod is an excellent addition to Fallout 4 for anyone looking to add a subtle haunting to the Commonwealth. It offers a decrepit house that does a good job of leading us through the mystery of Blair, but watch out, as she will take you out faster than a deathclaw. Speaking of haunting atmosphere, the next mod to add some creepy vibes to your Fallout 4 experience is the Fireflies mod, which uses the glowing sea visual effect to mimic the lightning bugs the mod is named after. The mod comes with settings that allow you to control the density and color of the bugs, and I think it adds a terrifically spooky tone to traveling the Commonwealth at night. Sometimes, the most subtle additions to the environment can change the vibe of the game entirely, and this mod showcases that in the best way possible. Another way to change the tone of the Commonwealth is to add some new creatures to it, and the Cut Institute Centaurs are some of the most nightmare-inducing. This mod adds these super mutant allies to the game using the concept art of these abominations, which never made it into the finished game. They can be found unsurprisingly anywhere super mutants gather, and they can be fierce opponents. Just when you thought the Centaurs from the Mojave and the Capital Wasteland were bad, these monsters show us what true horror looks like. Another cut creature that will spice up your Fallout 4 playthrough is the Lamprey Floater. The floating monstrosities love to hang out in the glowing sea and use gas to launch elemental attacks on anyone foolish enough to get too close. These floaters have plagued the wasteland for years, and bringing them into Fallout 4 is a great reminder of why they have been the scourge of many a wanderer. Not only do they look creepy, but they pack a powerful punch as well. Perfect for the Halloween season. While these cut monsters are enough to put any wastelander in their place, we can get a bit more into the weird side with the mod M's Abominations. This mod will add various creatures that may look familiar, but act differently than expected, creating new beasts in the process. One of the most interesting seems to be a reference right out of The Simpsons, with the Dolphinians, an upright race of dolphins that have invaded land and shoot on sight. This mod is excellent for anyone looking to add some creative spin to the dangers of the Commonwealth, and it tweaks things just enough to give you an uncanny vibe that perfectly fits the spooky tone. Still, the wasteland monsters are not the only thing we look for when playing Fallout 4. One of the main appeals of the series is the freedom to search everywhere we can and find hidden treasures along the way. One of the best collectible mods available for Fallout 4 is Ketaros Treasures, which adds rare and hard to find cards to the Commonwealth. Though recently, Ketaros has added some spooky DLC to the mod. DLC 1, The Terror, adds 100 more cards to the mod, which all have a scary theme. These cards are spread out all over the Commonwealth, and even show up in vendor shops from time to time. It's perfect for those starting a new playthrough and who love to collect rare things throughout Fallout 4. The next mod adds a small but creepy location to the dam close to Sunshine Tidings. The Project Pacer mod will lead us through the dam with a little quest that sets a mysterious tone for anyone who finds himself plundering the area. Another mod that adds to an already established location is Raiders of the Pink Paste. This mod will bring us to Suffolk County Charter School, the site of a strange pink paste that the staff and children seemed to consume as food and which has left some feral ghouls a particular tinge of pink, making them unique. Inside, we will find some raiders who have started eating the paste and a quest that will expose the aftermath of that decision. This weird short quest fits the vibe of the spooky season perfectly, and it adds some interesting happenings to an already mysterious location. Sometimes, nothing sets the mood more than music and ambient noises, and one of the best mods for the mood we are going for is the scary and the weird late night radio station, which will play creepy sounding radio plays and music. The mod features over 24 hours of recorded material that fits great into the Halloween mood and will give you a haunting feeling as you explore the wasteland on dark, moonlit nights.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the terrifying world of the imagination.
The unexplained and the uncanny will always affect us, especially in places we don't expect. This brings us to the next mod, the Backrooms. This mod adds a liminal maze for the sole survivor to navigate. We will find plenty of visual tricks in these backrooms. They add a perfect mixture of weirdness, creepiness, and comfort to the Fallout 4 gameplay. It's almost like entering another dimension inside the game after inspecting the recorder found lying in the street, and I highly recommend checking this maze out for yourself. Last, but certainly not least, is by far one of the most unnerving mods I have ever installed into Fallout 4, simply named Vault Buddy. This mod adds a new companion to the game that we can find inside a blown out house in the Commonwealth. This will lead us on a small quest to find Vault Buddy, who seems to carry spooky energy with him everywhere he goes. This mod has some terrific visuals and will leave you wondering if you should have installed it at all. Vault Buddy needs a friend, but should you have stepped up to the plate? All of these mods add a nice pinch of Halloween charm to your Fallout 4 adventures, and you should check them out if you want to spook up your next playthrough. Again, the links to all of these mods can be found in the description below, and I hope you all have a very spooktacular Halloween.
Let's keep American cool.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day you die, you gon' touch the sky. You gon' touch the sky, baby girl. Testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day you die.